Do you ever find yourself back at the respawn screen over and over and over again, and you don't know why you keep finding yourself in the same spot? Or maybe you find yourself at the end of a team fight, and you honestly have no idea why you actually lost it. And one of the quickest solutions to all of your problems is self-reviewing, or going back, watching your VODs, seeing what went wrong. Now, many people tell you just to self-review and you will improve, but nobody actually tells you how to self-review. And that's what I'm going to be teaching you today, how to actually self-review so you can actually improve. Whether it's positioning, limiting the amount of deaths you get in the game, recognizing what the enemy team compositions are, what their win conditions, and what to avoid. And if you like these videos and you want to see more, make sure to hit that like button, make sure to subscribe. We're going for 50,000 subscribers, and YouTube has added a new feature, which is the hype button down at the comment section, which really helps small creators like myself to get my video out there. But without further ado, I hope you sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. So why does video reviewing, or VOD reviewing for short, actually matter? Well, no matter how talented or mechanically skilled you are, there's always another layer of growth to uncover. The truth is, when you're in the middle of a match, your focus is locked on survival, execution, and reacting to the chaos in real time. That tunnel vision makes it easy to miss the little details, the missed cooldown window, the wasted ability, the sloppy positioning that could have changed the outcome of a fight. And that's where VOD review comes into play. By stepping back and watching your own gameplay from a detached perspective, you gain clarity you simply can't get in the moment. Even the best players in the world, from a pro esports competitor to top streamers, consistently review their footage. And you might be wondering why. Because improvement at the highest level often comes from fixing these small, repeatable mistakes that add up over time. Now, the key mindset is simple. Treat every review session as an opportunity, not a punishment. You are not pressing play to beat yourself up or relive every mistake. You have to keep in mind you are there to study, dissect, and learn. You want to approach it with curiosity. Take notes on reoccurring habits, and challenge yourself to make one or two specific adjustments in your next session. That's how small insights turn into long-term progress. When you first dive into VOD reviewing, the biggest trap is trying to analyze everything at once. That approach doesn't just overwhelm you, it almost guarantees burnout and keeps you from making real progress. You want to think of it as learning a new skill. You don't start by mastering every advanced technique, you start by building a foundation. So in your first reviews, you want to narrow your focus to the obvious. Easy to spot mistakes. These are the low-hanging fruit: standing out of position during a fight, mistiming an ability, missing an ultimate opportunity, or failing to peel for a teammate when it clearly mattered. These errors jump off the screen, and more importantly, they're quick to correct once you're aware of them. Fixing just one or two of these per session can lead to noticeable improvements in your next matches. Over time, as the habit sticks, you can gradually layer in more depth. This is where collaboration becomes invaluable. Bringing in a friend, teammate, or coach to review alongside you can completely change the way you see your gameplay. A second perspective often highlights patterns you wouldn't catch yourself, whether it's a suitable positioning habit, insufficient ultimate usage, or missed macro level decisions. And honestly, don't underestimate the benefit of making it a team activity. Reviewing together turns critique into collaboration, helping you not just improve individually, but also sync up as a unit. It shifts the mindset from "I mess up here" to "we can do this better together," which is ultimately how good teams transform into great ones. It's easy to fall into the trap of pausing every time you miss a shot when you're self-reviewing, whiff a combo, or fail a flick. Those moments feel glaring when you watch them back, but here's the truth. You probably already know your mechanics need refinement, and assessing over every single misplay does not move the needle as much as you think. VOD review isn't meant to replace raw practice. Aim trainers, scrims, and constant playing in Marvel Rivals ranked will sharpen your mechanics. What VOD review gives you is something those can't: the ability to step back and analyze the context around those plays instead of focusing on the missed shots. So you want to ask yourself things such as positioning. Was I standing where I should have been, or did I put myself into a spot where I was destined to lose? Another thing to consider is timing. Did I peak too early? Did I challenge when my team wasn't ready, or hesitate when I should have committed? And last, but certainly not least, is decision making. Was there a smarter option available, like rotating, waiting for utility, or playing cover, that would have set me up better? By shifting your focus from what went wrong with my aim to why did this situation happen in the first place, you get insights that are far more valuable long term. Mechanics improve gradually through repetition, but decision-making improvements can immediately change the outcome of your game. You want to think of VOD review as studying the blueprint of your gameplay. Raw mechanics are the paint on the walls. Important, but surface level positioning, timing, and choices. That is the ultimate foundation. And if your foundation is shaky, no amount of aim training is going to hold the structure together, unfortunately. Following that, you want to keep your notes manageable. Now, one of the fastest ways to turn VOD review from a powerful tool into a chore is by over-documenting. It might feel productive to log every single misstep into a massive spreadsheet, but in reality, that kind of overload just buries the lessons that actually matter. You don't need a running list of 50 micro mistakes from the game. You need a handful of clear, actionable takeaways so you can carry into your next match. A good rule of thumb is to focus on quality over quantity. Pick 2 or 3 patterns or mistakes that stood out most and build your notes around those. These should be things that show up more than once in a session, have a direct impact on the outcome of fights, and are fixable with conscious effort in your next game. To help guide your reflection, you want to ask yourself questions that dig deeper than "I messed up here." You should be thinking about, why did I make that decision? Was I rushed, tilted, or just on autopilot? What was my mindset at that time? Was I overconfident, distracted, or tunnel visioning? Then what might my opponent have been thinking? Did they bait me? Were they predicting my move? And lastly, what's a better option I can try next time? Could I rotate, disengage, or wait for my team instead? This kind of intentional reflection is where the real growth happens. The goal isn't to create a detailed record of everything you did wrong, it's to give yourself a short list of specific adjustments to test, refine, and eventually turn into good habits. You essentially want to think of your notes as a playbook for progress, not a diary of mistakes. The more concise and actionable they are, the easier it'll be to build momentum and see results. Now that you've got a basic understanding or fundamentals of how to self-review, I'm going to go through and analyze one of my own videos so you have an understanding of my thoughts and process when I self-review. Now, my methods work for myself because that's just how I learn, and some of the things I need to be looking out for myself, so some of this stuff may vary from person to person. Now, like I said, before we jump in, I always like to make a mental note of the things that I think I should be working on before I go into the review. So if I go into my match history and I find a game where I have a lot of deaths than normal, I will always tell myself I need to find the cause of all these deaths. That is the goal, and that's what I'm working on for this specific video. And you might be wondering, why do I emphasize on deaths so much? When you think of deaths, there's a couple things to keep in mind. If you're alive more, that means you have more uptime. You can use your abilities more, you can do more damage, more healing, more shield blocking, whatever you might be playing. Whereas if you find yourself dying a ton, you're losing that impact your team and yourself so desperately need to stay in the game. That is one of the things I personally look for, is that once I'm alive a lot more, my impact is much greater. Now, I'm actually going to show you one of my VOD reviews I did for the team I coach and play with. It's only one map and it's a relatively long VOD review, so hopefully you can stick with it. Maybe put it on 2x because there is quite a lot of good information in there. We played the comp, right? We played a lot. We like the comp. But there's a difference between playing the comp and using it, and understanding why we're playing the comp and using it. From what I see, we're playing the comp, but we don't fully understand why we're playing it. Like, why it's so good, why it's so overwhelming. And it's mainly due to the fact that the comp is built on like aggression and is running like one person down. Like you pick a target or you say a target and you just run at them. Like, that's literally all you do. And when we don't do that, the comp gets no value. Therefore, it's not worth playing the comp if we can't get the basic fundamentals down of it, right? So definitely when we're doing this comp, someone has to be the vocal point, whether it's Chris or Rubber, with the target calling when we link. Because we just kind of run at them when we link and we don't really say anything. We just try to ape them down. But I think you have to focus the target down for the comp to succeed. So between you two, you have to establish who's going to be doing that if we're playing this comp, in my opinion. Otherwise, the comp gets zero value.
It's just that if the links run out and you haven't killed anyone, it's just It's just fast.
Yes, exactly. Got that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think
Chris and I watched this map back, and I have a lot to say. So Duck, if you just do you, and then I'll do me.
Yeah, I have a lot. Don't worry, I have a lot too on the second point, mainly.
Well, it's just
I think
it's really mine's really easy, and it's the big difference between why we rolled this first map and the second map. But yeah, I will bring it up at the end.
The first map points was fine for the most part. I think the only small things that I noticed was mainly with Cal. Like it's just more of like an individual review, but it's mainly just using your utility more for your team. And what I mean by that is, I just want to quickly touch on this. When they go Ultron, like we should be speeding us here. Like you should just be spamming your bubbles at us. You could also even just ult and use it as a strategist ultimate, like a defensive strategist ultimate, so we get the healing. Because we go down to strategists, and it's like we're just holding utility. There's no point. I mean,
Yeah, you can just like you can pop your bubbles, pop your link, and then shift and just go underground.
Yeah.
And then just live.
I just need you to use your abilities more for the team, like and just use it more. Like honestly, you should never have a bubble like up. I think you should always be bubbling unless like we're about to go for a fight. Then you can save them to like speed people in, speed people out. That's really about it.
Yeah, you should have like one in reserve.
Yep.
Yeah.
But you guys somehow still win the point. I don't know how, but you do.
No, okay. I will tell you. It's probably the same for non-mirror comps, but this mirror specifically, it's because we shot their fucking venom in the face.
Yes.
When we force this guy out, we then get to walk for free while I'm still in the back line. So the reason we win this fight is you guys did a fucking sick job forcing his E, forcing all his cooldowns, and he has to get out now. He has to run, whereas I am still in the back line because they're not peeling for me. That means I've got 2 people looking at me, no one's looking at the mag, and we just kill him. He gets 0 heals. Okay, he gets a little bit of heals. Starlo got 0 heals because they're all looking at me because you cleared him out. And the reason we lost the other maps is because it's a combination of the team comp thing. Where's my screenshot? Is it this one? Yeah. It's a couple things. We're really split to start with. This is the fundamentals of the comp. We need to be grouped for this because we're double link. And then also, we need to. I'm in. We now need to walk up and kill whoever's not being looked at. And the reason we won the first map is because we were doing this. And the reason we lost every other domination map is because we weren't doing this. So when I'm playing Venom, we need to not dive with me. Do not shoot these people, unless like nothing else is happening. You need to shoot this person. Look how alone this guy is.
Yep.
Look how alone this guy is. We need to shoot these people, not this. And the reason we won the first map is because we cleared this person fast, and then we were able to walk.
Yep.
So the lesson is clear the back line, and then we get all the space in the world. Yeah, there you go. That's why we won first map.
Yeah, now that you say it, I do have it mentioned in my notes. I said like, you want to prio enemy divers more? Like heroes like Venom needs to get.
Yes.
So you either kill him, like you eliminate him, or you just make him burn his E and get out right away. That's really all you can do. Because the longer he's in your backline, like a Venom or a Star-Lord, the more value he's getting. The second he's out of your backline, he gets no value because he has so much downtime. So you just have to force him out or get rid of him in general. Yeah. And talking about the second point, so there's some things to think about, especially like Seraph and Cal, is we have Magot. We probably assume that they have a lot of their buttons, like Jeff Holt, like Luna, like Star-Lord, like we should know this. If we're playing for Res, which I definitely are calling that we play for Res, you have to run to the Magneto if they're using an ult or something. You have to run to points if we're playing for res. Because the whole idea is to get on point and die, then you just guys get res. Because I say that mainly to the fact that they Jeff ult. Your only ability to live is running the Chris. That is the only way you can live. Or have a higher chance of living. And we're just not paying attention. We both get eaten. And then, so we can't play for res anymore because he's going to take you outside of res range.
Oh, did you get eaten?
He did, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
You gotta press shift though. I think you can get eaten as shift.
Yeah, I didn't hear the ult. I'm pretty sure he did it from like way downtown, so I just didn't hear it, so I don't have time.
He did it from the center point. But, you know. Again, just run the Chris. He's the only way he's gonna save you guys. Like that's like he's the only person that's gonna save you. I should correct myself and say like he's the only person that will save you guys.
It's more on this map specifically, but it's a lot easier for me to kill the Jeff if he's ulting, if he's in the open.
Yep.
If you're tucked in a corner, I can't kill him. He's 10,000 places to run and hide.
Because I remember Chris looking for you, and you guys are like down there. It's just like impossible to hit.
That stems from the thing I was saying earlier, by the way. With this comp, we need to be able, big group, like we need to all be in link range. And if we were in link range, Chris could have just killed it, like saved us.
Yeah.
But because we were so split, it's led to a bunch of issues. There's more issues later on in this
Yeah.
particular map as well.
Yeah, I found them all. Though. I sniffed those issues out, but again, I remember playing for res, so you just need to play. You have to play by Chris. Because if they have like a Star-Lord ult or anything, or which they do, or they have any other ult, he has mag ult. He's your savior, so you have to play by him. Otherwise, you just essentially are just giving your life away, like you're just dying. And I'm pretty sure. I mean, because of that, we just lose the point because we're not walking together. So then we come to here. I only say bond at the beginning because I've seen pro teams do that, but we can definitely just adjust it.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's fine. Again, we just need to be bubbling. We need a utility. We have to utility dump when we link. We have to just do everything. We're linked. We should just spam bubbles as fast as we can. Like we're just holding on bubbles. And then at this stance, I think Rubber was a little late with this.
Saracen damage recently.
Oh, maybe we messed timers. I mean,
Yeah, it's just time. I think.
For damage, and then it didn't pop like soon, so it was like 2 seconds before the ult actually popped.
I mean, we just
Really?
fucking died because we're marked by Bucky.
Yeah, I would have killed like 3 people. Like, the point is, if me and Sarah would have comboed, they all would have died first. I'm pretty sure. Like I think I got the Bucky as well. Yeah, I bit the Bucky. He would have just insta died.
Okay.
So would have their Luna.
So just make sure we're pressing buttons, boys.
Yep.
All good.
That's a micro thing. That's
Yeah.
not something
It is. It is.
faster.
Is this the incident where I was gonna res and a fucking map moved? Oh yeah, it did.
Yep.
Dude, I
It's
was
good to know, though.
so pissed, bro. I just saw Mag going further and further away. I was like, please. I was like chasing after you. I was like,
my God.
please.
He literally died.
Dude, it was so. Why are we Jeff? What the hell? Sure.
Yeah, Cal, if you would have Jeff ulted on like the little thing next to the health pack, on top of there where the Jeff is, on top, yeah, if you're on top of there, you get like a big 360 angle and be able to eat both people.
Yeah, I did try to get on top of that. It was a bit weird. That's why I
Okay.
went over there.
Yeah, sometimes it's a little weird. You can also like get on top of the midpoint. It's a little weird, finicky sometimes. But like the moral of the story is positioning, right? Not pressing our buttons. I think we just win this fight because Chris fucking bonks him. This is where my questions
that's right.
arise. So this is the incident that I've seen time and time again, is that we're playing this bond comp, yet we're playing over here. I mean, I myself included. So Chris gets hooked. They're playing Bucky. We have to think that if Chris gets hooked, we have to still have LOS of Chris. So we should be playing like over here way closer because we're playing Bond. And then I remember calling that I'm gonna bond Chris to save him, so we should like walk at them. And because of our positioning of our backline, we're going further and further away while Chris is going further and further away. You go to bonds, you guys are gonna get dived because your position is really bad now. So it's this micro positioning that definitely like makes a big difference. Because I remember the whole scheme was save Chris, like go to the backline with Bond. We're just not doing that because we're playing so far spread.
I think if you watch me getting hooked and in the bond from my perspective, you'll see how free of a win it was if the positioning was right. If you just want to run it back from my perspective, it was actually quite funny as well.
Because I remember calling it, walk up down.
Okay, so I'm linked. Okay, we're running it down. Probably
Yeah.
But okay, Mag's so killable right here. What? Look behind me. This is like...
Especially when we have a trank like Luna ults. Do you have the end there? I don't know. You just got it. But it's again like the whole idea of this comp is to play on top of each other and just run at them. That's like the big thing. Yes, my position was bad as well, but it's just like we're too far here, too far. Because if Rubber needs help, like we don't even see him. I don't even know where he is actually. I mean, he's all the way in the back, so you guys can't heal him. He can get out on his own. But...
So like, I think there's a couple things. Firstly, yeah, this comp, we do need to be grouped up so we can deathball. I think we all know that. So we all need to be playing probably where Duck is, like next to Mag a lot of the time. So that's A, for the comp, but also B, if they're running dive, you have to be near your team.
Yep.
I know it's counterintuitive, but when you're getting dove, do not run away, run towards us. So like Cal and Seraph, it's really good that this is probably the perfect distance for you guys. I would say maybe Cal needs to be behind Seraph, but that's probably the only micro tiny thing. The problem is you guys are very isolated and none of us can peel for you if you're that far away. And that's across all comps. So like even if you guys were like Cloak Luna, for example, like you still need to be closer, I think.
Nope.
Any thoughts?
Yeah, sorry, I'm making
Acknowledged. Yeah.
Yes, it works. Yes.
Thank you.
What do you want me to say? It's just objectively
Say-
correct.
Yeah, to say yeah, agreed or whatever. Just so I know it's heard. Just
You can
my
also say
insanity.
like I disagree, and you can tell us why. Like, I don't care. Like,
Yeah.
I think I
it's just
should.
objectively correct. There's nothing to say.
I think I should be playing in
Like-
Africa. Like you could say that. I don't care.
But I still think, just generally speaking, even in Triple Swallow, even if Cal was on like Mantis, we still need to be grouped up.
Yep.
Especially with an ad.
Yep.
But yeah.
Yeah, I said that yesterday to them too. Is this, especially because they were playing like the dive as well. Like you just have to play it together. Like that's the reason why we're on Adam. For that bond, and if the bond is so
Mantis
strong.
is a bit of a weird one with Mantis because the closer I am like playing as a ball with you lot, the lot harder it is to like pinpoint other people to damage boost them.
I mean, yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine, but it's just like the whole thing is just staying alive.
But if you're close to Seraph, it means that when the Venom goes in, it's an easy sleep. You can damage boost yourself and just leather him. Just fucking smash his head in. And heal Seraph as well.
Yep.
And again, it's easier for us to peel for both of you. Like it's easier for us to heal both of you.
Yep. I think that was really it. I don't want to. I fucking. That was what I did was horrible. I just like ulted in the open. Because I didn't know if we're gonna.
This fight again is us not playing close enough together.
Yeah. When I
Like
see
when I
this-
go in, that's the go button. By the way, like we have to go.
When I look at this more, I think because we're playing such a ball and we're trying to go for those ISO picks and you're diving the back, I think we just walk through main. I don't think we go rafters. Especially because if we have a
Yeah.
Jeff speed boost, like we should just be able to run straight through the first guy.
Yeah, I don't hate that. But if you keep this view, except look at rafters and go like before the fight, like go back a bit, you'll see that there's slight hesitancy from, I think it was potentially all three of you supports. But like where like instinctively you want to go take cover on the right, you should have just walked. Like you should have just walked. And if you would have walked, we would have been grouped up and we could have peeled the Starlord ult and or killed someone. I pause it now. Here, you should walk forward. You should all like follow up with us because we have a really good engage. The Venom, they use loads of resources on the Venom. You guys backed up, and that split second where you backed up kind of fucked everything. So you just got to be confident and walk on it.
I mean, the only thing is like, I see your point. However, there was a Starlord on the left, and if me and Seraph were both up there, there's a potential that me and Seraph just get insta-burned and we die anyway.
So, yeah, but what I said at the start still is, I think, the point here. So I go in, 3 people look at me, at least 3, potentially 4. If Starlord pops his ult, we link, we're all grouped up, so the target is fucked, and we turn around and we just kill him.
Yep.
If we're grouped up. And it's the same for any diver. Because the whole point of me playing Venom in this comp is to isolate people. So I go in, I isolate the Starlord, and the Starlord should just die. If we're grouped up.
Yep. 100% agree.
It's a 4-5v1 on the Starboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think going forward, if we're playing this bond comp, I think we just go through main. I think it's just better.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I think that's a fine adjustment we should keep in mind because like
Probably rubber rafters would dive, but apart from that, yeah.
I think rubber can come rafters and dive in. Yeah, but I think the rest of us go main because like if we speed
No,
boost, we just run there. So
I think I go main as well. I can just run up a pillar.
okay, we can do that. Pretty easy change. We bond. We
Although, what if the other team goes rafter? Then I feel like
worse.
going main and you having to bond and walk up the stairs might be.
No. If we
just
go through
bunker.
main and they're rafters, and we have bond comp, whoever dives into our back line, and we bond, we just turn and burn the fucking guy that dived in because it's like that guy's stupid. He's diving into a double bond comp.
I think if they're playing rafters, we will still just chill bunker main,
Yeah.
but they do have to contest the point. As soon as the mag or Strange chops point, Venom dives in backline, then either that person's an isolated on point.
Yeah.
And you just roll them over.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I can live on point for a
Makes sense.
long time if you're bunkered, and they will have to drop eventually to contest point, and at that point we can isolate them.
Like how I see this comp is like it's like a bulldozer, right? Like or a bulldozer, like what is it? Like the thing that like flattens the tar on the road. You know what I'm saying? Like the roller.
A bulldozer.
Thingy? No, like the roller thing. Whatever.
Somewhat
I think they're just rollers.
Okay, it's like it's a train.
Road roller.
You start rolling.
Yeah.
You roll one person, then you go to the next person, then you go to the next person. That's how the comp plays essentially. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how you do it. All bonded. That's how you're supposed
I have
to.
I have a better analogy. We are a hammer and chisel. I am the chisel. I go in, make a crack in the back line, and then you guys just hammer the fuck out of everything else.
Wait, that's fire. Write that one
Boom.
down, Steven. Steven? Steven?
Steven?
I don't know, Steven.
Who the fuck is Steven?
So like, what was the timer on your ult? You need to hold that longer.
Yeah, this is something I noticed as well, Cal. I don't think I ever want us to either initiate with Jeff or use it in neutral. I think you have to just use it to counter stuff. Otherwise, you just get it's so hard for you to get value in neutral.
Yep.
Well, I used it for. Yeah, I used it because I think I used it because the Luna. I wanted to match the Luna with this, I think. I remember tracking and I was like, All I could think in my head was that the Luna's going to go, so I wanted to get things out of the Luna, and then it just turned out Valley Punisher can just still do the glitch that's been in the game since the get-go.
It's not a glitch, but yeah,
It's a feature.
it is a feature.
It's,
They've made it
it's
a
not intended,
statement.
that's for sure.
Nope, it is. But
Not originally.
it is to... The moral of the story
It's
is
the-
to just hold
doesn't
your
matter.
ult more. Definitely only use it to counter like support ults. And then I think
You can even use it to counter a stop, like with the healing. I think.
Yeah, I don't hate that.
then
A what ult?
here, I still
The
think
Starlord
Starlord
ult.
ult. Like, if everyone just sits on the jet
No,
field.
no.
this is
No.
another thing. Or...
I just died immediately as soon as I come out, if I do
No,
that.
you ult,
Yeah.
then you
Hold
just go
it.
behind cover. Like, you don't have to just ult people. You could just use it as a support.
Yeah, remember that you use it as the pool, like the 100 healing per second pool.
Aren't we
Whatever it is
just
on
better off
Trinity.
using a trank?
Well, if we don't have a trank
Or if
up,
we don't
that's
have
what
one.
you would do.
Jeff is cheap.
That's the idea. But
Like Jeff is a dog shit ult. We have to realize that this ult is dog shit, so we need to find like really niche scenarios for it, and not just treat it as like another trank or another DPS ult, because it is a terrible ult.
Because, for example, they have pun, which means that Chris can save a pun, and then the Seraph doesn't have to use his. Doesn't have to get from the Starlord ult.
yeah, what he said.
Oh, good shit.
But again, we should just be holding up here, honestly. Like,
I disagree at
You
this point. I think holding, yeah, I think they can flank us way too easy if you push up there.
but I don't like us giving all of the space. Like, we back up to here. I don't like that, really.
I think we can maybe hold up top, like top right.
Realistically, what pro players do, like pro teams, so we hold up top. You have your Starlord here, looking like this, watching this lane. Then you have your off tank or whatever, like here, or over here, holding this, watching this angle. So you're
Yeah,
watching this
I
lane,
can play
you're
there on
watching
Venom.
this
That's
lane.
good.
A lot of
Yeah,
pro
I like
teams do that, and that's
Or
what you
Jeff as well. Like Jeff can just start holding.
Yeah, that's what you should be doing, probably. So, I think good adaptation.
Because then we can collapse on them in main really easily, and or like rotate easily. Like, it's like really good scouting.
But if I do that on Jeff, does that not just counter like what you've just said about the whole playing together and then speed boosting in?
It's about scouting. So if we see they're going main, you can then rotate. It.
Yeah, you have speed boost. You can get to us so fast. So it's fine. What I mean is, like, when we play main is when we're gonna push and fight. That's when you have to be with us. If we have the point and we're just trying to hold and stall, this is when you're scouting, looking at like, okay, they're starting to path this way. Okay, I have to go. I have to go to my team. We know they're pathing top right, so we can either stay inside bunker, wait for them to drop, and then do the double bond, push one out one by one, or you have to bunker on point depending on where they go. So that's why scouting is like such an important.
I think in this specific situation, you're probably right, Cal. You probably should be in main, but just generally speaking, Jeff is a really good character that can scout for us because you have so much mobility.
Like,
No, I'm
scouting.
just confused, but yeah.
What
It's
you confused
basically
with?
like if you scan the right lane. Well, it's basically like if you see like the left, the right, and the middle lane, you have perfect information on roughly where they're gonna group up and go together. So as soon as you figure out the mental image of where they want, you just speed yourself back towards the team and then just get ready to engage together.
Yeah.
My main point is that if we flick back to where the point was, where me and Seraph were together, Duck was a little bit ahead, and we should have been on Duck. If I'm out scouting there, Seraph is even easier to dive.
It's
We're
happened
scouting
now
and he
I'm
won't
because-
be dove. This like that we didn't fully wipe them there. I think is the big difference.
Yes.
Like I'm saying, straight after a wipe, like this is like
Yes.
the setup. This is the kill box we're making, where you can scout.
Yes. You scout when you kill all 6 people. You're not scouting if we didn't kill everybody. Because then it doesn't make sense. Because they would be already close up and grouped and already going to a destination, and you would be setting yourself in a bad spot. It's when you wipe them, you push them to the spawn, and then you set up for scouts. That's the idea. Yeah. Yes, no, or are you still confused? Because it's no big. If you're still confused, we can explain it more. Yeah, I don't care.
No, it's fine.
Do you? Okay. Just want to make sure. Moving forward. How did we die? Good. Oh, we played for rest and then fight again. That's right. I mean, I think it was fine.
Did we die?
Yeah, we played for res.
Yeah, but how did we die? Like, how do we lose the fight? Because we shouldn't. We shouldn't. When we say right, when we say play for res, I don't want us to throw the fight.
Yeah.
Like we should still try to win the fight.
Because you still want to try to force
So, like,
something out.
It's just like, yeah, we want to force resources and then go, but we can't just fall over.
Yeah.
So I don't want to just chalk it up as we played for res. Like we need to figure out what went wrong.
This is like positioning mistakes again. Like this, if we look at our positioning of our backline with Zai, it's just like bad. Mainly for the fact that we just shift attention to you guys. You guys should be holding up close.
Yeah, can you? I need you to like. Why did we leave our spot?
Yeah. So if we're gonna play,
I can't remember who made the com, but someone made the com here to walk back. So we all walked back. You can see, look, all of a sudden we're there, and then everybody said, let's walk back. So we walk back, and the Venom jumps in.
So yeah, this is what I said about the first point, by the way. So walking back is like probably fine. Maybe it's the wrong call. It's probably not the end of the world. The reason that goes wrong here is we don't clear the Venom. What we should do here is I slam backline, we clear the Venom, and then we do what we did for the first point, and then just run them over. But I don't think we clear them properly. Yeah, he doesn't even use a Z. That's a nice ult from Zai, so. And Adam's not a real hero.
Gosh, that's fine. That's fine. Oh. We just get Venom ulti. Is this another instance of Midnight Press events? Wait, what? How did you not kill him?
I think Luna had overshoot.
Yeah, but you don't kill anybody.
Yeah. The Jeff was one.
Is it not one-shot Jeff?
I think I fucked it up.
Maybe he was late.
Wait, no,
Maybe Jeff
no,
was
no,
late.
no.
I don't think he.
I think I fucked it
No,
up.
he was late. Jeff was late.
Oh, he wasn't
No, I
right.
fucked it up. No, I fucked it up. I fucked it up.
Okay. That's unlucky.
I ulted too late.
Pretty sure we
I don't think it
all
would have killed the Luna though, but yeah.
Yeah, I think we all just like fucking die now. So, I want to talk about this pretty resin. Is the incident tonight. The TP. But anyways, hopefully that gives you an idea or thoughts about how to self-VOD review. And generally, it's one of the quicker ways to improve, especially in a game like Marvel Rivals. It has an amazing replay feature, so you better be using it. And if you're looking for other ways to improve in Marvel Rivals, make sure to check out my other masterclass videos. But anyways, I'll see you in the next one.